DTLR Radio, your fashion, your lifestyle, your music, you plugged in with Fathom Got the Juice live from the Unruly Sprayground studio on another day, man. September is here, and I think it's crazy. Oh, my goodness. I got so much going on, man, that I totally forgot. Well, first of all, I almost forgot I had to be here today for this interview. So, listen, but people call you, hey, they ain't going to let you forget, which is great. And I always text my team and let them know, listen, we working today. But, yo, today is my 10 years of being on DTLR Radio. This is crazy. I'll tell you more about that later. That's not important. Right now, what's important, man, listen, my guy Mike McArthur, he hit me, he said, I got this artist, man. You got to check him out. He's fire. R&B. He's just a different vibe, man. I said, send him over, man. Let me know what you got going on. Mike is one of them industry vets, one of my dogs who I admire his ear, and I just know he know good music. You know, listen, if I run down his resume, y'all be like, oh, who was that guy? But I don't even want to do that right now. Listen, he said something homegrown is right here in the backyard, right in the DMV, man. Mr. Projex Santana's in the building, baby. How you?
Hey, what's up, man? How y'all living?
Oh, we good, man. How you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say, man. You know, I'm just blessed.
Now, what part of the DMV are you from?
I'm from, well, I was born in D.C., Minnesota Avenue, 3400, and then my mother got me out the trenches, sent me to Upper Marlboro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I kind of got that good PG love.
Ah, that good PG love.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine you got a lot of family still in the trenches? No.
Well, I ain't gonna say they still in the trenches, but we kind of a little more prosperous, man.
A little more prosperous, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, God had his hand on our family for sure.
Now, for those that don't know, and that will see this clip, will see this interview, let them know the difference between D.C. and PG County.
Okay, so it's like D.C. and PG, for us to be so close, we really like night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like, when kids was coming over from, like, the D.C. schools to PG school, you can just tell, like, they had a hard time adjusting. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? When a couple PG people was coming to D.C., you know what I'm saying? I was hearing stories like, man, it's rough over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they, you know, they look at us as like some spoiled brats, you know what I'm saying? But it's just culturally, it's different, you know what I'm saying? We one and the same, but at the same time, culturally, we different. It could be that we are the richest black county in the whole country. So, you know, we privileged to a lot of things that we not aware of, you know what I'm saying? Then we go over there and visit our cousin and our aunts. You see our cousin Mike struggling, still like, dang, bro, you still ain't got them J's yet, but it came out 10 months ago. Like, what's going on? So we not understanding as an adolescent, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when you get older, you understand. It's a difference in the woman. It's a difference in everything.
It's a difference. It's a difference. Who got the better one in PG or DC?
Come on now, Pretty Girl County.
Oh, Pretty Girl County, PG it is.
No shade. I love them all, but I mean, my experience, Pretty Girl County, because it's like DC sometimes be like as an adult, I can appreciate the city, you know, women at the time, because I know there's like a transplant area, so it's like people from all over, Chicago, H-Town, you know what I'm saying, they in D.C., so it's like, wow. It's like, yeah, we the Mecca, but DMV as a whole, we just like the Mecca, but PG got flavors.
Oh, PG got flavors. Now, for y'all that's listening, just don't know, DMV, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, Maryland has nothing to do with Baltimore at all. I know that sounds crazy. It has absolutely nothing to do with Baltimore at all. Now, you got a different style, man. You got the crazy hair. Yeah. It's not the crazy hair. It's just like just a blowout, and it's like your joint just laid down. Where does style come from, man?
So, I went through a hair phase in my singing career where I had braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, my buddy 3-0 used to always be like in 2015, like, bro, you and Kawhi Leonard, the only niggas with braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all the only two people with, why you still got braids? I said, bro, for some reason, I just don't look right with your head. So pandemic come, you know what I'm saying? Like, pandemic come, everybody was in the house. I couldn't get my head on nothing, so I cut my head. And when I said my head was so nuggety, I said, bro, there's no way, bro. I got a little head, bro. Like, hair is me. I cannot be hairless. That's my style. I had a manager at the time, man. And I ain't telling him I was cutting my hair, and this before I knew too much about the business, and he was trying to, like, tell me, bro, your hair is a part of your brand, so why would you just go up and cut your hair without letting me know? So it was like, I cut my hair, and I'm looking crazy, you know, everything's time. I said, bro, I gotta grow my hair back, but this time I want to grow. I wanted to be wild and free like my music.
Wild and free like your music. Now, how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music since 2015.
What's been the highlight of it?
The highlight of my music career is really just finding my sound, because it takes a while. You know what I'm saying? You think you know who you are when you come into this industry, but then you go through so much, rebirth, you know what I'm saying, of like finding your sound, finding who you are, and then finally you find it, you got it, the people is catching to it, and it's like, yeah, that's like, it's the best. It's the best thing right there.
What's the lowest thing you remember from this journey so far? So you 10 years in at this point.
The lowest thing I remember is the people that I dealt with along the way that kind of didn't really have my best interest. You know what I'm saying? Also, yeah, that really kind of like, because this industry is filled with politics.
Man, ain't it though?
Yeah, so sometimes people look at you and they kind of like see you, you know what I'm saying? They use you, you know what I'm saying? Or they kind of like don't have the best interest, so they dragging you, they having you come out here, they having you waste money, they scamming you, and all these people that I met, you know what I'm saying, that could sometimes like make you feel like, man, this just ain't meant to be, you know what I'm saying, I keep running into these dead ends, but all in all, man, it's been up.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of people just lost their jobs from these labels, so it's a lot of people that's out here just they're using like their resume and taking money. I'm not the biggest fan of taking money from artists that you know don't have it.
Yeah.
I do believe in investing in your craft, in your career, in your profession. But, like, you just kind of got to make it make sense for them. But also on the flip side, you do got to invest, but you also just got to understand it's the business. Yeah. So if you want to be in the music business, this is what it costs. Like, this is what – nobody trying to work for free. So I definitely get it and understand. But, man, some unfortunate situation that we all been through. Why you think it's like that, though? Like, why can't it just be, straight shooters? Like, listen – A, B, C.
It's just the system that we in, just the American system. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a capitalist system, so it's like dog eat dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta one up the next man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to do good, but you can do better than me. So
absolutely,
it's just like this country was founded on gatekeeping. So. That's a part of like the music industry too, and every industry,
Every industry is the word. Yo, me and my little bro, we just had a conversation the other day. He was like, man, somebody hit him and they was saying like, yo, y'all the ones that's tapped in with the artists, y'all the ones that got the plugs, y'all the ones that's doing this. So he's talking about pretty much me and him as well. And he was like, man, y'all got to stop just giving these people number. Y'all gotta start taxing people when they call y'all. And I had to tell them, I'm like, dog, to me, that's gatekeeping. Like, I ain't, listen, I'm gonna pass that connect on. Y'all go do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be great. Y'all figure it out. Y'all work it out. There's something in there for me. Holla at me. If it ain't, that's cool too. But the gatekeeping, I ain't in that business, man. It's too much. Too many politics. Yeah. But also, I do understand sometimes gatekeeping is needed because you got a lot of people that just don't want nobody to embarrass you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of clowns out here that's just moving funny, moving weird, just clout chasing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful. What you think about this DMV music scene?
The DMV music scene is special.
In a good way or bad way?
They all, I ain't gonna say a good or bad, but I just say we have a sound that's yet to be appreciated in front of the masses. I think a lot of people can make better music. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like have a bigger outreach to like people of all different walks. We're not just in our own bubble talking about our own funk. We can kind of like relate to people in Atlanta, relate to people in LA. We got to do better at that, of making better songs. But other than that, it's just like, like I didn't care if people understand it. I love it. It made me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the DMV music scene. It's at a good place. It's just that the right people got to get heard.
The right people.
I am the DMV music scene.
Say that, Dan.
So, like, I am the DMV music scene. I'm not going to say, I'm going to represent us wherever I go. And my biggest fan base is, what's the one we ain't beefing with, South Korea or North Korea? Which is the bad one?
I don't know. I ain't going to hold you.
Good one. It's the good Korea.
Okay.
South. Yeah, South. Yeah, my biggest fan base is in South Korea. Seoul. That's what it's at. And it was like...
How you think those people found you?
I don't know, but... I just go on the internet one day, and I'm looking at my analytics, and I'm just like, it must be a bot. And then I actually start getting mentions from these people and emails from these people over here, and I'm like, yo, they really love me over there. So, you know what I'm saying? They will identify me as the DMV sound.
That's tough.
I am a DMV artist, so that's, I am that. So, yeah, we in a good place. It's just that some people, the light need to be shined on, like people like me. People like my man that I'm associated with that's making dope music.
Name someone else. I'm curious.
my boy Cicero, Foggy Raw, Good Man.
Foggy popping though. You can't say Foggy. Foggy popping.
Well, yeah, but you know, like people don't give him respect musically. You know,
For real?
I don't think so. I don't think people can give him respect.
Okay.
You know, he's popping as a person, but I think he want to be known as a great MC. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like we all do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known as people like me. Like, oh, bro, you dope, but I'm not niching when it comes to in a lot of things. Not to put myself with him, but you know what I'm saying. But I got, you know, there's some people that I work with. Johnny Rocket, his dude named Johnny Rocket. He dope rapper. Like these people that really rap. You know what I'm saying? People that really rap.
Not that freak out rap, right?
Nah.
All right. 'Cause I don't like.
I don't really know too many freak out rappers.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
I don't even know what that is. I never heard of it, but I can't identify a free.
It's some DC. It's like DC drill content.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I would call it. And I don't think it sounds good.
Primo dope too.
Primo hard.
Yeah, he dope.
I think Primo is probably one of the most underrated rappers in the DMV. Like, shorty, he hard, man. Salute to Primo. What impact has Go-Go had on your career?
Well, funny thing is, I didn't sing in my go-go band. I played timbales and rollertons. I was a percussionist.
I was about to say, I don't even know what that is. Timbales and rollerton out of Congo. All right, cool. There we go.
Yeah.
See, you ain't got to get technical up here with me. Timbales and robocons. I'm like, man, look this up. What is timbales and...
Yeah, so the thing about it, but however, I was respected as a songwriter in the go-go band because I helped out with the songwriting. So, like...
So you was in a band that did original music?
Yeah.
What band was you in?
New Action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to my boy Jermaine. He kind of believed in me. You know what I'm saying? So he gave me the opportunity to kind of like showcase my talent. And then people started like, you know, my peers in the band, they started to really just be like, yo, bro, like that was a tight song. But I never thought I had a voice. So, yeah.
And once you figured out, when did you figure out you had a voice?
It's really like the Eazy-E story. Like when we all seen the movie, but Eazy-E just in that no. Yeah, that's how I was. I'm talking to my man. And, you know, they telling me to go to this dude named Rob, who got a studio in his basement. We all just hanging out. So I'm telling them, like, man, y'all ain't doing it right, bro. Y'all got to make some songs for the ladies, bro. Y'all got to do something that's going to really get out there. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, you do it. I said, nah, I'm sound stupid, bro. I ain't about to do that. They was like, man, nah, go in there. I went in there, man. He said, bro, you sound sweet, bro. I'm like, for real? So yeah, that was just like started there. Then I just started to find my style, find my voice.
Damn, that's what's up. See, God bless people in different ways. Yeah. They ain't happened with me. I went in the studio. They was like, "You don't ever come back." Yeah, it's a waste of time. Don't yo. Make sure you promote. Go promote us. Figure out how to get us popping. Yeah. But this ain't what you do. When God was giving out talents, I stood in the wrong line. Like, I just don't know how that happened.
But your songwriting was definitely like my number one. I didn't know I had a voice. I mean, I used to sing to myself, but who knows they can sing until somebody validates you, right?
That's right, because mind you, I thought I could sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was a little, especially when Ruben Studdard was out, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Right.
I was the man. And now Raw Wave is out, so it's like, I got it. Like, it can't keep skipping me like that. It can't keep skipping me. I don't know what's going wrong, man. So we get to that point, you know, we vibing out. You figure out you can sing. You remember the first song you did?
Yeah, I was actually just playing it on the way up here.
For real?
Yeah. I was in the car playing it. It was this song called "Don't Be Afraid to Twerk."
Don't be afraid to twerk.
Yeah.
Wow.
2015, around that Fetty Wap era. Really inspired like Roscoe Dash, Dollar Sign. So it was like I made a song called "Don't Be Afraid to Twerk," and this DJ at the time that was on 93.9 named DJ Young Music.
Young Music?
Yeah.
He was on 95.5.
He was?
Oh, yeah. That's my dog, right?
So he happened to be in the studio. I think he was working with Aunt Glizzy or something.
He was, yeah.
And he happened to be in the studio. He was like, who is this? My engineer was mixing it. He said, oh, that's my boy Project. He said, bro, send me this. I'm playing this on the radio tonight. So he played it on the radio on 95.5, and it was a dope experience. But I guess it just started growing because one random Saturday, you know, he put me on a specific show, like for...
Yeah.
Unsigned odds, I guess.
Well,
on a random Saturday, people used to call me. They used to be like, yo, bro, like, they shouting your name out on 93.9. Like, it used to be this commercial, like, we support our artists, Shy Glizzy, Federal Project. He said, they used to be shouting. I was like, for real?
Like,
And then I got a follow from Angie Ann. Well, I said, dang, maybe they probably is starting to, you know what I'm saying? The one time I was in the car, never forget, me and my engineer. It was perfect person to be with because he didn't want to record it.
Yeah.
We coming from a baby shower. And we got the radio all low. We on a whole different station. This ain't young music station. We on 93.9. They said, I said, bruh, that sound like my song. I was turning up the radio, bro. I'm like, oh, bro, this is like my second song ever on the radio.
That's hard. That's about, man, salute to the DC radio station for supporting local artists, man. That's a major thing. And it happened just that simple, just because you had good music.
Yeah, it was good music.
Because a lot of people just complain how they can't get their song played on the radio. But it's like, it just sounds good. You gotta have good music, right?
You gotta have good music. You had a good voice, good music. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what you're doing, you know. I tell artists that all the time. I said, you know, you really want to grow, you got to be a student. You know, understand what you're doing, understand, like Tyrese was saying, like, this might just change people's lives. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you gotta take it seriously when you're in that booth.
I think they said one hit record can change like 20 families or something like that. What's that number, Mike, or something like that, right? Yeah. One hit record could change 20 families.
Yeah, I mean, when I dropped my tape Soul Ties, like, I was getting people that was in the service, and they was messaging me like, bro, your song, bro, got me through my depression, bro. You know,
In the service?
We was in the military.
Hey, yo, you was one of them? Man, he was in the service. Dang.
So seeing things like that really kind of like wow, I gotta really be careful what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's another subject, how I switch my style and all that. But
that's tough.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful when you're in that booth on that mic and understand what you're doing. So don't get mad, don't get flustered because you ain't getting the notoriety. It's just that, like my boy was telling me, my boy Cicero, he's a wise guy. He was telling me, like, good music is gonna ultimately win. So,
good music always wins.
Yeah.
What's on your playlist right now? Who you listening to?
To be honest, I'm a 90s guy. I listen, like I said, I'm a student. I'm not really a fan.
Okay.
I'm not really a fan. It's not that I'm being, like, arrogant about it or, like, I'm being, like, a-hole. I found myself, when I first got into this industry, I was listening to a lot of industry artists, and then I found myself going to the studio trying to mimic what I was hearing. So I had to discipline myself and kind of, like, turn off the radio. So I hear through the grapevine, I hear through the grapevine of a hit song, or the song got to be like bigger than life. Then I'm forced to listen to it. But I have nobody on my playlist. I listen to the Winings, gospel music.
It's funny you say that, right? Because I don't watch no other like interviews. I don't watch. Only podcast I listen to is Joe Budden.
Yeah.
And that's just because I'm just locked into it since it first started. Because like Joe Budden, my favorite rapper. So. Well, it was my favorite rap when he was rapping. So that's the only reason I'm still even tapped into that. Besides that, I don't watch nobody else interview. I don't listen to. And it's kind of like I need to do it for research purposes because I hate asking the question that everybody else asking and everybody trying to use them same clips, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to take nobody's style either.
Yeah.
I don't want to mimic something somebody else doing. So, like, it's that gray area, man. How do you become great without studying what else is out there? You know what I'm saying?
You become great by just being you. You set the standard.
You're right.
It's like you tell people what great is.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, and let them take to it.
Yeah.
You got any collabs out there with who you collab with from the area that they can go listen to right now?
Who have I collab with lately? Me and Sis got a record out called Pretty Girl County. I think because my last project was Soul Ties. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my band, a lot of live music.
Where y'all be performing at?
We just did a genre. Well, I didn't have a band with, but I was just a songbird with and Martin.
I was there.
Yeah.
I met you there that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brother was there. You performed. Yeah. Your brother came up to me and was like, I didn't tell you this? No, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right. So we sit there watching and we vibing. I'm like, that. So he come up to me and he like, man, because the crazy thing about it was I interviewed Justin and we was outside as I was walking by. He was watching my interview with Justin. So it was on her page. So I hear like my voice. I look, I'm like, a nigga watching the interview? And I'm like, oh yeah, it is on her page. But then I just go back. So he was just like, hey, bro, that's you? I was just like, yeah, man. So they came, and then we was inside, and I'm watching the show, and I'm vibing, and he see me vibing. He was like, man, what you do? Because, like, you know, people just coming up to me talking, and he like, man, that's my brother. I was afraid. He was like, yeah. So when you got off stage, you came over. We was by the bar on the left side. You came over. He introduced us and all that.
Yeah.
I never even got his name, and he was like, he didn't even know who the headliner girl was. He was just there supporting his brother. He was like, man, my brother hard. This, that, and the third. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's my older brother. He's out there.
Crazy. Damn. I remember that now.
Yeah, so yeah, that was my last show, Songbird. That was a good show.
It was. It really was. Like, you vibe, yo. You absolutely vibed out. Damn, Mike. I should have told you that when you asked me originally. Because when Mike called me, I said I ain't heard. I was like, I ain't heard of the guy yet. He was like, man, he down there. He fired. He sent me your page. I was like, oh yeah, I said I like this. I was like, I'm with it. Yeah, bring him through. Like, let's chop it up. Let's figure it out. So he like, all right, then I'm bring him. Let's just lock the date in. And now it's just sitting here. It's like, oh, shit. I do remember that night at Songbird, dog.
Yeah.
He was with me.
You got the Songbird show?
Yeah. He was with, yeah.
You see, I held that down. I had the whole crowd singing.
Yeah. Mind you, I think I was tired that night. Or no, I was hungry. It was something. But I remember you rocking out. And that's why your brother introduced me, just because I was sitting there just vibing to you. I was like, all right. And I didn't realize he was standing over my left shoulder. Luckily I was, because I can imagine, like, if I wasn't vibing out, I'm just sitting there like, hey, this nigga whack. And he's sitting there.
He like, dang,
yeah,
good luck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, he get aggressive. So I was, man, thank God the vibe was right.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
You never want to be around somebody's family member and they like,
yeah, who did?
yeah, like, what you mean? Because family get how your family feel about your music career right now?
Well, they 100% believe in me now. But when I first brought it to them, first of all, nobody in my family knew I could sing. So it was,
well, you ain't know either.
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, hey, y'all, guess what? I got a song. They like, boy, please, you got a song, okay? I'm like, nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of like, yeah. And then they start seeing me on the news. They start seeing me win Whammy trophies. They're like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? They see me on phone calls with Teddy Riley. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like, oh, bro, like, he's really, like...
He really doing this? Yeah, he really doing this.
Because, you know, like, they be my biggest fans, but they be confused sometimes. They be like, do I like you because you're my cousin or you're really good? I'm confused. I don't know if because you're my cousin and I like your music, but this is good, though.
This is good.
So it's like, but my brother, though, he been my #1 fan since day one. He bought my first beat.
That's for real?
Yeah, I ain't no money. I said, bro, I want to buy this beat. I got you. I'm seeing the money. I'm about to be. I ain't even never dropped a song. It was like my first song ever that it never came out. Never even finished it. I just did a hook on it.
That's hard.
The beat for me. Yeah. He my #1 fan.
My brothers aren't fans at all. Like, my brothers, I get zero support from my brothers. Like, it's the saddest shit in the world. But it's like, hey, listen, keep that energy. Because I promise you, when I get to this next level, man, I want you to keep that same. I promise you niggas. And they going to watch it to see it some way or another. Yo, listen, I don't even trip about that. But that's hard to have it. How that feel to know that your brother rocking with you that hard?
Man, it's a beautiful thing, because like coming from Minnesota Avenue, he used to hold my hand. We used to go to Kimball across the street, right there on Minnesota. I mean, you know, we coming from seeing my mom, you know, trying to figure it out. And this apartment unit where we hit gunshots, we got duck on the ground because we don't want them to come through the window. And him holding my hand, we walking to school every day. So it's just like, you know, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, no, I get it, man.
And like me and him, he's like my closest friend in the world.
Damn, that's hard.
Yeah, like
how far y'all apart in age?
We only like 16 months.
All right, that's dope. See, that's
they go for like we twins.
All right.
I think we was twins. He never thought it, but me being young and being dumb, it wasn't until I was like 8 years old. I said, "Wait, we're not twins."
Hey, yo, what?
He was cracking up like I said, "Bro, I thought we was twins all along." Our manual addresses are like. We had the same thing, you know, like we was almost like the same height a little. We was a little taller, but I thought we was twins.
Mom was like, "Listen, I'm just buying two of everything. Like I ain't got time to. This is the most affordable 2 for 1. Man, give me that. Shout out to Mama, man, for this.
Kept us in line, you know.
I love that for y'all. Yeah, listen, man. I lived in Southeast for about good 7 years, so I understand how rough it is. Yeah. I lived up off Naylor Road in Good Hope.
Oh, yeah, talking name.
Yeah, I lived in Hillside Terrace, right behind Mulberry Plaza. Yeah, it's a little nasty in them parts of town, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I lived on the Ridge Place over there by Anacostia High School. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I got some DC roots, man. And I love go-go, you know? it took a minute to get used to, but when you see how the women move to the go-go, it's like, you got no choice but to love it.
Yeah, I be telling outsiders all the time. I said, yo, growing up in DC, we didn't know real songs. It's like the song was big. We used to walk up and down Minnesota Avenue singing 3 in the morning. That was like our nursery rhyme.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to sing that as a nursery rhyme. Like, I'm like 6 years old singing Overnight Scenario. You know, I'm singing Raw Image, Shake It Out. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was growing up, backyard, faking like.
That's why I don't trust any DC persons when they start talking about rap music and hip hop. It's just like, y'all was go. Like, I don't want to hear your thoughts on rap and hip hop. You know what I mean? If you're older, even the younger ones, I see why they are. But y'all grew up with that's y'all. That go, that belongs to y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
You wasn't outside yesterday with that chasing around the boy Speed, was you?
Nah.
Good, because DC looked crazy yesterday. I want to let you know that.
Well, nah, man.
Yeah, DC looked.
I actually looked at it on my phone and just dropped my phone. I said, no way
DC looked absolutely crazy.
like this around here.
Yeah,
No way.
I understand who the kid is.
No.
I get it. Yo, I absolutely get it. I understand even wanting to go meet him. Like, yo, let me go meet him.
And you see the humbleness in there. I said I put myself in there. I was there. I wasn't even there. But I just seen it and I'm disappointed, man.
Why would you disappoint?
You know, I ain't gonna name drop. But I'm disappointed because one of them dudes that was eating out there, well, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get in contact with you, bro. But you posted ski. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all eaters, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I got a phone.
These dudes from there.
No, I got a phone call. They wanted me to interview him, but they couldn't give me a time. And listen, me and my team tired. We've been working crazy hard. We behind on video. We behind on everything, right? So I was just like, nah. And then they said, well, pull up to this location. I was like, best send me the address. They sent me the first address. I ain't gonna make it. Send me the second. I ain't gonna make it. By the third address, it was like, dawg, I'm not coming out there. Like, because I'm looking at the footage too, and I was just like, yeah, it's just a lot of people out there, and like everybody just chasing mine. I'm good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just feel as though like people just searching for the bump, so they just do anything and everything. I'm so content. Maybe my mind's just wired different. I'm content in a lot of things because I know what's for me is for me. So I don't get excited for the moment in anything. I just be me.
That's how I saw.
Me out, yeah.
I saw a dude on Facebook say, man, Speed was in DC. This is a perfect time now for our area to take it over music. We got the platform now. He can't. I say, dog, this nigga's going to 30 other cities, my nigga. Please stop. He's going to Philly next.
He's a Gen Z guy. Like,
yeah, like they don't care. What's your thought on streamers? I'm gonna tell you my thought on streamers real quick. I think the streaming shit is dangerous. It's definitely not for me. Off camera, right now, we having a good conversation. I know I gotta keep it PC. People that know me in real life outside this camera, dog, I'm super reckless. I will get canceled if you tell me a camera is always on me all the time. Dog, I will go to jail probably. Like it's what I say, like off the top of my head sometimes. It's not the things you're supposed to say, but I just say it because it's like, dog, and I'm funny. So it's like, yo, it'll go perfect, right? But I know I shouldn't say it out loud. And I get in trouble for it all the time. Like, dog, I get it. So the streaming thing, I can't. Yeah. I can't really rock with it. But I also feel like we're forcing streamers into hip hop a little bit. Cause like I feel like
people having Casanel and Wale in there, right?
I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Wale.
How you don't know Wale?
Come on, man.
How you don't? You know Wale tapped in yet?
We did actually.
Y'all did?
Yeah,
that's all. Thank you.
So we had a so he came to Greenhouse. I was there. And he was working on some music for, I think, like EP or something. Wale is like a machine when you're in the studio. Like, he's just all over the place. Like, so, you know, we got the same mic right here. We got the SM7B, you know, hooked up.
For real?
Yeah, as a mic.
My engineer's going to love the fact that you say that because he always tell me, we got the good gear in there. And I'm like, all right, dog, you got it.
So we got the SM7B hooked up just right there by the control desk. And, you know, it's a couple other good men in there with me, Chris T.O.B. and then we just out there, like, trying to come up with the best hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a cool experience. Nothing really came to fruition of that. I still got the little song. It's on the computer, but, yeah, nothing ever came to fruition with it. But I did get a chance to work with him in the studio, though.
I think, know who I think you should work with, man? I think y'all work great together. You and my man King Midas. I don't know if you know who King Midas is. He from Baltimore. He's a real like musician. Like he gets
I need
down.
to get about Baltimore. I be checking my analytics, and Baltimore #1.
For real?
Yeah, Baltimore #1.
Baltimore's a great music city. I'm not gonna hold you. They got dope artists.
I
Like
say what I really want is Mike about Baltimore, but nah.
say what you gotta say.
Nah, big salute to them.
Yeah,
They really doing everything in Baltimore.
Yeah. You know, Mike from Baltimore.
Yeah.
I know people think he's from Philly. He's really from Baltimore.
Let's just put it like this. They know how to put a record together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I just feel like it's better. To me, it's better artists in Baltimore, and we not getting the credit we deserve. We not getting the respect we deserve. We not getting. Oh, better yet, forget the credit and the respect. We not really getting the opportunities. Like enough Baltimore artists not really getting a shot. Right. I hate that for us. I hate that that's happening like that. I'm one of the guys that's trying hard, desperately to change it because they deserve a shot. But also sometimes Baltimore being Baltimore. You get in the room, you get in the meetings, you can talk yourself out of a situation. You can go on there saying, yo, I want all my masters and I want $1 million. And nigga like...
It's the lead in the wall.
Like, dog, you got...
So now cut that out.
Dog, you got 30,000 streams. Like, what?
Speaking out.
Yeah, like, what? Like, that's crazy. So sometimes we can talk ourselves. Everybody's big on this whole, I want my masters. And it's just like, dog, you don't even know what to do with it. Like, it sounds cool.
Like the dude told Lupe, what you gonna do? Walk around in a briefcase?
What you gonna do? Hey, you want your masters? Cool. You can have them. Now what you doing with them? I don't know, but they minds. It's just like, dog, let me go shop this and get us some bread for this. You know what I mean? Learn the business. So I think that's where some of us are lacking.
I love that. Yeah, I was looking at a commercial, like a random commercial, and I heard they remixed the Pretty Ricky Jones. It was like I don't know if it was a Dunkin' Donuts commercial, but it was like, new shoes on the ride. You know, and I was like, oh, dang, they getting a little money off of that. Now, what was Pleasure gonna do with that? He probably can't even don't even got a contact.
And that's
marketing.
And that's real right there.
I was a young kid that's on that marketing team that probably grew up on Pretty Ricky and was like, y'all got an idea.
Absolutely.
Let's hit up and then now they can eat. They can benefit, you know.
Because you got that go-go background, you have a band. Who on your go-go Mount Rushmore?
What, you talking about lead mics or the bands in period?
The bands, period.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For the record, though, before we get into that,
I love this.
Dog, I absolutely love the lead mics in DC, go-go bands. I feel like it'd be superstars in these lead mics in these bands.
They were the superstars.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they don't get deals. I don't get it. I think Jata's amazing. My favorite is Casey from Black Alley. Shorty is an absolute star. Shout out to E-Class too. That's her husband. But it like those lead mics, Wincy, like yo, them lead mics be incredible in them bands. And I'm just like, dog, how they not getting signed?
Well, what you just named was all singers, and they are super dope. And now sometimes. Kate, well, she's
the lead mic. Yeah, my bad.
She is the one, but she's the only one.
Yeah.
But Jata be holding it down too at times because she just got that voice. But that's Chris.
Chris is the lead mic. Okay.
The lead.
G, yeah.
Back. But Winksy
is the lead mic.
Voice. He's the voice.
G is the lead. He's absolutely the lead mic.
His voice.
But G, cause we couldn't sign. G couldn't really rap.
Yeah.
I love G. I be looking G, my dog. He is my dog. He can't rap.
Yeah.
He can't rap. I don't know, and that's why I question DC and hip hop at times. Like the voice of y'all city, and we love G. Like I've gone to go-go's to see G in backyard. It's like, man, he can't rap, but it's just like, hey. The voice sounds amazing, though.
Yeah.
It works. So give me your Mount Rushmore go-go bands.
All right. Well, since Mount Rushmore ain't no least the best, so I guess throw them out there. So, well, how many people on Rushmore? 5? Oh, 4. Oh, 4. Okay, that's easy. We got Backyard. We got TCB. We got because I'm going with bands.
Yeah, go to bands.
Like, so we got Backyard. We got TCB. We got Junkyard. And we have, because we talking about Mount Rushmore, we talking about pioneers, innovators, some, Chuck Brown and the Masses.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I was wondering if you was gonna put that up there.
See, I need more because I gotta put R.E.L.
So I was thinking Red Essence. I'm sitting here like, he ain't say Red Essence, but man.
Okay, so I can explain why.
I love go-go though.
Those 4. I started with TCB. TCB belonged up there because they took go-go to a whole. They made go-go likable for my generation. That was me. Anytime you're an innovator, you are a pillar. So shout out to Polo and the gang. I was into an interview with Robert Dude talking about how Polo even came to him with the idea of the bounce beat. It was called something else, but it was dope to see how that was even created, because the bounce beat is what mold my generation to love go-go, because we probably the socket and the pocket and the breakdown would have probably grew out of us. That was the beat that kept us there. So that's why TCB up there. Backyard, they was toe-to-toe with Raw Image. They kind of made the pickup beat hot, which was the Figure and Lie, that drive.
CB Figure and Lie.
Yeah, so that was innovative. The voice, the style, Winksy having that butter voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they go up there. And then I had Junkyard, because Junkyard broke the mold. They was the first band with a deal. They had a major deal. Def Jam. So it was like, Beans, Poker Beans, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey. And forget me, man.
And then we talk about Chuck Brown, because Chuck Brown is the golf.
Of course.
It's the reason.
Rest in peace.
It's the reason why we all here. You know what I'm saying? Musically, his song inspired so many people. Nelly is getting hot in here. You know what I'm saying? He got that from Chuck Brown for real. We'll go and tell you how he was inspired by Chuck. It's just Chuck. Yeah.
Chuck Brown had the lottery song at one point in time. A DC lottery. Yeah, man. God dang,
that's
man.
why he up there, yeah, for sure.
I love that. What records you got out right now? What they need to go listen to right now from Projex Santana?
And they go listen to Cleanse Me, man. There's a lot of things going on in this world right now. A lot of people need cleansing in their life, man. Whether it's spiritually, you need to get it realigned with that deity. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's you just got out of a bad relationship with somebody you weren't supposed to be with, you just need cleansing, man. Cleansing is a healing song, man. We definitely go bump that.
You got any songs for somebody that's trying to get their girl back?
Nah, we don't spin a block on it. Nah.
For real, we don't spin a block?
Nah, not Projex Santana.
Shit.
We look forward.
Bring your ass home, girl.
This ain't the 90s. We ain't out here like boys and men.
Wait, Chris.
Saying, baby, I know you was with that guy. It's cool.
Oh no, he was tripping. He was absolutely tripping, saying that.
No.
I feel like Mike was in the studio when he did that too.
No. I know Mike was in the studio. I know Mike was in the studio with this next one. Music Soul Child got a song on his tape. I don't know what it's called, but he was like, I don't care if you was with a prostitute.
I don't care if you was a prostitute and you hit every man that you ever knew. I was like,
he's loose.
Mike, how did you let him say that? Oh my God. Now that was
diabolical. Yeah. I said, no way am I going out saying like that.
No.
Oh, no.
No, what exaggeration. Hey, Music Soul Child, get up here. We got to talk. Come to the front. We got to talk. I don't care if you was a prostitute. Hey, Music, when you come, Mike going to be right here. Because everybody that was a part of that session and what their reaction was when that happened. I don't care if you was a prostitute. Ooh, man. Projex Santana, man. Let everybody know where to follow you at, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all can follow me on all social media platforms. Project, Projex. Don't spell it with an ECT. It's Projex Santana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
How you get that name?
Project. I was in a group. And we was called the Projects. Before I used to be a little manager. So we was like, man, we need a name. We was like, but let's name it the Project. So they kind of was, went in different walks. And the story happened where I was in the studio with my friends. I said, you get in there and say it. So when the song kind of like was good, my buddy Rob was like, bro, you might as well just take that name, bro. They ain't doing nothing with the junk. Take that name and name yourself Project. Because I want to name myself House Party.
Dang, so you named yourself, you took the group's name.
Yeah, and named myself.
Do the group feel some kind of way?
Nah, they still doing their thing.
And they still call the Project?
No.
Oh, okay.
We all just different. We all just individual entities. And then it was a kid out in Jamaica that came up after me. His name was Project too, and he had 2 X's. So I needed another name. I needed the last name. So that's what Santana came in.
I feel like somebody else had the Project name. I can't think of who it was. He might have had one really hit song. I couldn't remember. Because when he initially said it to me, Projex Santana, I was like, I feel like somebody had a name close to that before. Not important at all, man. Projex Santana's here. You've arrived, man. Keep doing your thing. Yeah. I'm here as a fan, as a vessel. Anything you need from me, man, one phone call I'm away. Mike can attest to that. I always answer my phone. I know Mike doesn't. But, hey, listen, that's just life. He's an older guy. Older guys don't really be answering their phone. He's still waiting for like a full ring. Or, Mike still has a house phone. Yeah, Mike has a house phone and a beeper. Yeah, and a beeper. And maybe a 3-way. or the next the two-way pager. Yep, he has all that. So that's that. But now you're in good company. Like I said, man, you need anything from me or the team, man, just let me know. We are absolutely here to be supported, man. And that's what I'm about.
Appreciate it, bro.
Listen, Fathom got the juice. Detail Out Radio. Y'all know what's going down. Listen, Projex Santana, go show that boy some love, man. DC, DMV. Got another one. Go ahead.
I got a show this Friday. This jump out in time, man. Make sure y'all.
Oh no, I'm gonna chop this up, and I'm gonna play it on Friday. With man, I'm playing on Thursday.
Washington, man. It's called Flows and Falsettos. So make sure y'all, pop up, come see me. That one.
Flows and Falsettos Friday. What's the address? You know the address of the spot?
Yes, it's right by Carlson. So y'all can
Carlson Hospital. There you go.
I'm on my page, Posh VIP, and look at the Near Me shows in Fort Washington. But I'm gonna be there. Putting on the show. It's my last show for the year, too, so y'all want to come out.
Yeah, you ain't doing no more show for the year? Why not?
No, I got to lock in on this music.
Okay, I feel that. Fort Washington. I got to host something at a studio Sunday in Fort Washington. Damn, I can't think of the Nightlife Studios or something like that. I got to host something.
Night Flight.
Yeah, I'm doing I got to host it.
Stacey Ladder.
Stacey Ladder, so there you go. Yeah. I got to, man, they might kill me when they see this. But yeah, I got a host. They doing a re-grand opening. Like my man, he own it now and all that. So Sunday I got to do that. I think it's from like 3 to 7 or something. But they doing like a whole weekend though. But
shout out to Greenhouse Studios too, man. That's the best studio in the DMV. Host.
For real?
Greenhouse Studios.
Where's that?
It's in Fort Washington.
All the studios in Fort Washington.
Greenhouse Studios got some of the best engineers.
Fort Washington far. Like Fort Washington.
Well, that's where you want to be when you want to make music. You don't want to be in the mix.
That's true. You want to be out the way.
Oasis. You don't want to be in the way. You want to tap in. Yeah, man.
Yep. That's not the same studio.
Robert Middleton.
Got it.
Yeah, that's his name.
Say less.
The whole government out there.
Hey, listen, man. Detail Out Radio Projects.